Hi beautiful people, and thank you for watching. In this video, I'm going to use a divination method. I'm going to use tarot to find out my basic needs for the month of June. June's coming up, so over the next 30 days, I'm going to look into my body's needs and find out what will give me the most optimal, best performance over the month of June. And I think methods like these or this idea is very, very important, because it's very easy to get caught up in, you know, what everyone says, what's the right way to do something, what's the wrong way to do something, but everyone has their own situation, and the body is dynamic and our environments are dynamic, and which means our needs every day change based on what's going on in our environment and what we put our bodies through, and even our emotions and the experiences that we have. So like something like nutrition and diet, it's a very dynamic thing. So you can't always give a one-size-fits-all prescription for anyone about something like diet. It's a very individual, it's a highly individual thing. So here's how I came up with this idea. I was watching one of my favorite tarot card readers, Tyler Tarot, if you know who he is. He's one of my favorite readers, and he's entertaining also. And he's always asking the viewers about diet tips and stuff like this. And he's always asking, like, how to lose weight, what should I do? And every time I think to myself, you're a tarot reader. You're a very talented tarot reader and very intuitive tarot reader. Psychic almost, even, based on from me watching his readings. Like, can't you figure this stuff out through tarot? So I was thinking that, and I kind of knew the answer. Well, I think I knew the answer, because you shouldn't really read for yourself, because it's easy to get your emotions involved and kind of give yourself a false reading. So, you know, it's best to have someone else to do it for you, which I'm going to go against my own logic here, and I'm going to do this for myself and just kind of put it to the test, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about with me as I kind of explain this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to look into 3 basic needs for myself over the month of June, over the next 30 days. So I'm going to look at what's the optimal amount of water that I should drink every day to get the maximal amount of performance and mental clarity and the most out of life, basically, through water. What's the optimal amount of water? And, you know, liter by liter, 1 liter, 2 liters, 3 liters, 4 liters, 5 liters, 6 liters, like that. And the next thing I'm going to read and show you is when is the best times to eat, or how much should I eat at different times of day. For example, morning, early morning, late morning, early afternoon, late afternoon, and night. So I'm gonna look into those and see what I come up with, and what will be best for me over the next 30 days, upcoming 30 days. And lastly, I'm going to look into different food groups, like starches, fruit, vegetables, nuts, seafood. I'm a big seafood eater. I don't really eat much meat, but mostly the majority of my seafood is meat. So I'll look into seafood. So I'll look into those and see what will be presumably best for me throughout the month of June for the next 30 days. So I hope you learn something from it, and kind of maybe you could take the idea and personalize it for you, or just see if it works for you, or take the information you already know about the body, about the diet and kind of compare it to this and see what works, and see if you can find some misconceptions about what you thought was right or what you thought was wrong, and maybe you'll get a lot of learning from this. Anyways, let's get started with the video, and here's my tarot card reading. Here we go. I have two tarot card decks, and I'm going to use two decks to get as accurate of a reading as possible. I could use 3 decks or 4 decks, but I have 2 decks here. And the first thing that I'm going to look into is how much water should I drink to get the absolute best peak performance out of myself mentally, physically, productivity, maximal productivity over the next 30 days. So water, I'm going to do water. So the way I'm going to do the water is I'm going to do 1 liter, 2 liters, 3 liters, 4 liters, 5 liters. And I'm going to see which amount is presumably the best for me over the upcoming 30 days. So we're going to look into drinking water. Alright, so with water, if you're not familiar with liters, this is 2 liters of water. So half of this would be 1 liter. And I actually did this reading for myself last month, and it came up to about 4 liters. 4 liters was what the cards told me that I needed per day to be maximally effective in my life and productive in my life. So let's see what comes up here. All right, so let's go with let's see, 1 liter. 1 liter here. 2 liters. 3 liters. 4 liters. 5 liters. 'Alright, so we're checking out 5 liters. How effective would 5 liters be for me? Alright, so here I'm in the tropics. It gets pretty hot here, of course, and it's the month of June, so the humidity has increased. So of course, water needs have changed also with the climate. Remember, everything's dynamic. The body's dynamic. Environments are dynamic, and everything's constantly changing, a constant flux. And I think this is a good method to catch things, make a good snapshot instead of doing one size fits all things by reading and seeing what everybody else does, because we're all different. You could use that as a base, but we're all different. All right, so let's start with 1 liter. So what does it say for 1 liter? All right, so here I got the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is about emotions, a fresh influx of emotions and feelings. And this says that that's the effect that 1 liter will have on me, a fresh influx of emotions and feelings. 1 liter, that's it. All right, so 2 liters, and keep in mind when I'm figuring what's the most optimal amount of water per day to drink, I'm taking into consideration all of the cards, not just one card. But here, since you're getting this card, this tells me that a lower amount of water would be beneficial so far based on this. So 2 liters. All right, 2 liters. 2 liters. I got the 3 of Cups, and 3 of Cups is about celebrating or being like is the emotions that you get when you celebrate. So this is even more. This is even better than 1 liter. So 2 liters is even. So 1 liter is good, but 2 liters is even better. So let's see what 3 liters? What we get for 3 liters? All right, so for 3 liters, I have the 6 of Wands card. Yeah, the 6 of Wands card. 6 of Wands card is being successful and celebrating your success. And the wands are about energy and productivity. So this card is about productivity. These cards were cups cards. Cups cards are water cards themselves, but cups cards are more about your feelings and intuition. But here, this is wands, so it's about action and productivity with your actions. So 3. It's getting even, the more, as you can see, the more water, the better so far. So 3. So one is good, 2 is better, 3 is a whole lot better. So 3 liters so far. So let's check out 4 liters. Okay, 4 liters. 4 liters. This is the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is feeling mentally trapped, feeling stuck mentally, not knowing what to do. And this card, so I guess it would 4 liters. I would feel mentally stuck. I'm gonna have to clarify this card to kind of see what it means, to get more information about it. How about I do that right now? Let me clarify it. I got the other deck, not this deck. I got the other deck. So I'm gonna clarify this 8 of Swords card. I'm gonna clarify the 8 of Swords card to find out how much water is optimal for me over the next 30 days. Also, this doesn't look like much water, and if you can hear, there's thundering outside. There's been lots of rain lately, and not as much sun, so I'm guessing that the needs for water aren't as high as they usually are for that reason. All right, so let me clarify this 8 of Wands card. What does it mean, being mentally trapped? All right, all right, so mentally trapped due to working on something to achieve it. Like a long-term goal, you're working hard to achieve it. Long-term goal that benefits your life. These are the coins. Coins are things real tangible things that benefit your life. So it's working hard on real tangible things that benefit my life. So 4 liters would have me mentally trapped and I'm not a professional, so I'm doing the best that I can, and I'll go back and I'll go back and read some of these things, and I'll insert the information as needed a little bit later, so bear with me please. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liters. 5 liters. So 5 liters. This is the king of Swords, but it was in reverse. And the King of Swords is about being in total control of your thoughts and the decisions that you plan to make, and you're no nonsense, and you're action oriented, and you pretty much have mastery over your thoughts and over the thought process. Your responses to things. But here, if it's upside down, it's the opposite of that. You're kind of a wreck. You'll probably say anything or say the wrong thing and get carried away, and it's probably a person that you don't really want to be around. Probably an irritable person, really reckless with their speech. So that doesn't look that great. So overall, what I take from this is that 1.5 liters of water per day average over the next 30 days will be ideal and optimal for me. And there's other factors, like I am a wine drinker. I'm a wine drinker. And I guess maybe I'll do a reading about what's the optimal amount of wine on top of drinking the optimal amount of water. And wine is really soothing and regenerative to me. I regenerate better. My workouts are better. My mind recovers. I get lots of great effects from it, conversely to what you may expect. But it's great things come out of that for me. So that's water. That's my reading about water. Oh, got mixing the cards up. That's my reading about water. So now, let's talk about. Well, let me show you the best times of day for me to eat. The best times of day. You know, the timings of your meals. You know, your hormones follow a cycle. They follow the sun. They follow other rhythms of the earth. They all follow cycles. So different times of day aren't, or some are not ideal for eating. But again, we are all very dynamic. Our environments are very dynamic. Things are in constant flux and change. So you need to look deeper sometimes. All right, so what I'm going to do here is different times of day. Different times of day. So I'm going to start with 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm usually up and exercising around 6 o'clock in the morning, or heading 5:30, 6 o'clock. So let's check it out. 6 o'clock in the morning, and then 9 o'clock in the morning. Let's go 9 o'clock in the morning. 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 Let's go 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 1 p.m. So it's 1 p.m. And let's go 5 p.m. 5 p.m. 5 p.m. 5 p.m. So it's 5 p.m. And let's go 9 p.m. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. And I typically avoid eating at night, but we're going to check it out and see what it says. 9 p.m. Because based on what I think I know, nighttime your body's shutting down and eating food is not the best thing. Morning, everything's in high gear, so metabolism's high and you're ready to make energy and do all the processes. Okay, so in the morning, 6 a.m. 6 a.m., eating food at 6 a.m. What does it say? All right, so eating food at 6 a.m. I got the Page of Pentacles, and keep in mind, Pentacles is about real, tangible things in life, such as food, money, and things that make your real life work out well. So this was in reverse. So the Page of Pentacles was in reverse, and Page is a kind of a naive type of energy, and it's more about receiving something, a messenger. So what I take from this is that this won't bring me any tangible gains by eating in the morning. And to find out like how can you eat a little bit or eat nothing, we have to see what all the rest of the cards say to kind of compare them and see and kind of read between the lines on that. So that's 6 in the morning. What about 9 a.m.? All right, 9 a.m. I got the Judgment card in reverse. Judgment card is about something coming back from the past. But when it's in reverse, something's trying to come back, but it can't come back. And I'm guessing that's related to the body and health and energy. But let me clarify this. I think I should clarify this Judgment card. That's not straightforward. Judgment card in reverse. Clarify it. What does it mean? Give me more insight into the Judgment card in reverse. Tell me what the Judgment card in reverse means. Tell me what the Judgment card in reverse means. So tarot is really interesting because, you know, I'm channeling energy. I'm channeling through the messages of the cards with my thoughts. So very up my alley. I love learning about things like that. It's really fascinating. All right, so the Judgment in reverse. Okay, so this, I got the Sun. The Sun card is, it's like complete, ultimate happiness and bliss. And here it's in reverse, so it's kind of stuck. But both of these cards are major arcana cards, means it's a really important or a big deal for this particular part of this situation. So so the Judgment, I won't be able to recover. I'm guessing recovery will be stalled because the Sun card in reverse, vitality, recovery will be stalled and you'll lack vitality. I guess eating at 9 p.m. which is strange because I eat at 9 p.m. on most days. All right, so 12 noon. Let's find out 12 noon. 12 noon, that's pretty unexpected. 12 noon is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving but a for sure sustainable value, like things in life that bring real tangible value to you. But it's coming, but it's gonna be slow, but it's pretty much a sure thing. And here it's in reverse, so I'll be kind of stuck. I'll be kind of stuck if I eat around that time. Maybe I'll be sluggish eating around that time. All right, so let's find out about this is 5 p.m. Okay, 5 p.m. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, and remember, Pentacles are about tangible things. It's about food, money, things that sustain you for sure in life. No question about it. Nothing theoretical. It's straight, direct. You know, like a big plate of food on the table. You can touch it, you can smell it, you can feel it. It's like some money in your hand, buying something, things like that. And this is the Queen of Pentacles, so it's about sustaining that and being very comfortable and well off with it. If it was a king, it'd be more about controlling and mastering it. But this is more about sustaining it. So this is the most positive card so far that I've gotten. So it looks like 5 p.m. is like a peak time to eat based on this. And 9 p.m. at night. Wow, that's pretty strange. All right, 9 p.m. at night. This is the 10 of Cups card. So emotionally fulfilled. I'll be emotionally fulfilled if I ate at 9 o'clock at night based on these cards. I'm going to clarify this because that looks really strange, and I'm probably not going to take this advice. I'm not going to take this advice. I'm not going to eat at 9 o'clock at night. But that's what I got, so let me look further into it. Let me look deeper into it. All right, so what I got here is this is the 7 of Cups card. It's about having lots of choices, or feeling like you have lots of choices. It's like like an illusion, kind of like illusions. Like you may actually do have choices, but it's just like the illusion of choices. It may be real, it may not be real. So This looks like I will feel emotionally fulfilled. I will feel good, but it may be an illusion. It may not be real, or it may not be good. I'm gonna look even further into some of these cards. I'm gonna look at the Page of Pentacles. I'm gonna look deeper into the Page of Pentacles right here, 6 a.m. So 6 a.m. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Why is this saying that I'll be slow to stagnant on getting recovery and nourishment from my meal? Page of Pentacles. So here, I got the Seven of Wands card, and Seven of Wands card is having to defend your position, and Wands are actual action card. Wands means you're taking action, and here it's saying that I should be slow to eat because I have to defend my position, and defend my position, I guess, to take action. Usually I'm about to go work out, so I guess is what it's saying. It will affect my workout, and I won't. It'll negatively affect my workout. That's what I take from that. And this card, I'm gonna clarify. I'm gonna clarify the Knight of Pentacles. This 12 o'clock card, 12 o'clock noon card, Knight of Pentacles. See what it says. All right. So I got this Four of Cups card. It's about being dissatisfied with something. So I guess I won't be motivated to eat much during that time. Eat much during noon. For whatever reason, I'll lack motivation on eating much, and because the sustainment is slow, or the results are slow, I guess I'll be lacking motivation, whatever that means. I might as well just clarify the Queen of Pentacles also. Queen of Pentacles, which is the best card here. Alright, I got the High Priestess card in reverse. High Priestess card it's a major arcana, really important big card. So it's a major arcana card. It's about listening to your intuition, and you have all of the answers. They're all there. All you gotta do is look inside. It's all there. It's there. You just have to look inside and see it for what it is. But this is in reverse, so that would be blocked. So it would kind of, I guess what it's saying is by eating a meal during that time, and I won't be overly looking inside and focusing on like this aspect of myself, my intuitive aspect. All right, so what I take from this, or what I gather from this, is that the peak time, or the time when it's best to eat the majority of do the majority of my eating, is around 5. Around 5 p.m. And I say 5 p.m. because this is a coins card. Coins card is about coins is about the body, nourishment, and real tangible things. And there was only there's one card. So 6 a.m. There was a coins card. 12 noon coins card, and 5 p.m. coins card. So these tell me that these are like the most ideal peak times to eat, with 5 p.m. being a major peak time. So there's a lot of reverse cards with this, and it's really giving me a lot of mixed signals about food. But we're going to take this further, and we'll learn more by seeing what's the best things to actually eat in regards to fruit, vegetables. All right, so here we were looking at the times of day, the best times of day to eat. And in order to make this make sense, I'll have to tell you a little bit about myself and my routine so that you can apply this to your life if you choose to look into this in the way that I'm looking into it. But if you look over here to the far left, it's the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles is a missed opportunity, and the reason of the missed opportunity is because of me defending my position. And missed opportunity, what I'm assuming it to mean is that it's an ideal, perfect time to eat, but it's not a good time to eat because I'll be working out, and I guess working out is defending my position. So that's what I assume that to be. And then if you go to the next row on the far left, it has the Judgment card. Judgment card is in reverse, and Judgment card is about making a big return back, and I'm guessing that's about vitality, and it's in reverse. So something, the big return back in vitality will be stalled or blocked. And why is it being stalled or blocked? It's the Sun card in reverse. The Sun card in reverse is about something really lots of vitality, lots of happiness, and lots of full expression, but is blocked also. So it tells me that there's huge potential around 9 o'clock, but something's gonna be blocking that, and I don't know what that means really, but there's gonna be a blockage there, and I have a feeling that it's something outside of diet, and I have to pay attention to that to find out what's going on, because 9 a.m. is the usual time that I eat. So it was real jarring when I saw that. And then around 1 o'clock or noon, there's the Knight of Pentacles card, but it was in reverse. And Pentacles card is a card about being satisfied physically in your body. So this tells you, the Pentacles card tells you that this is something that's going to nourish you in the real world, really nourish your body. You're going to be able to feel it and know that it's nourished you. And here is a reverse. The Knight of Pentacles card is like a sure thing that comes slowly but surely. It's in reverse. So it's telling me that it's a nourishing time, but it's stalled or is blocked for some reason due to dissatisfaction. And it's the Cups card. Dissatisfaction. It's the 4 of Cups card, and I'm assuming it's emotional. So it's something in my life that's going on. It's going to be interfering with that. And then if you go to the fourth section from the far left, it is the Queen of Coins card. It's another coins card. So it tells me around this time, this is like an eating time, but this is the first upright card. So I'm guessing somewhere between the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somewhere near the ideal eating time. So probably around 3 p.m. is an ideal eating time where you want to eat the majority, or where I want to eat the majority of my diet based on this. And it's the Queen of Pentacles, so it tells me that this will be a major nourishing point, because queens are about nourishing yourself and sustaining yourself, taking care of yourself, which the kings are about taking charge, dictating, and control. But the queen's about sustainment mostly. So this is the most sustaining part of my day based on this. So this is around 5 p.m. and the Knight of Pentacles is around 1 p.m. So I'm guessing around 4 p.m. is a key time during this time. But the clarification for the Queen of Pentacles is the High Priestess card, but it was in reverse. High Priestess is about listening to your intuition, and the answer will be there, but it's in reverse, so it will be blocked. So it's like you know the answer, but for some reason it'll be hard to see the answer clearly. And then we have the 9 o'clock time, which is on the far right. It has the 10 of Cups, which you get major satisfaction from it. And usually 9 o'clock nowadays, I'm probably drinking a bottle of wine around probably 5 p.m. around that time. And 9 o'clock I'm usually not eating. If at most, if I am eating, it's probably I'm finishing that bottle of wine that I started around 5 p.m. And I typically don't eat during that time because I think it's really bad for you. And I try to end all my eating by around 5 p.m. Usually 5 p.m. is about my end time on eating. and sometimes I eat like 4 and 3 p.m. Earlier the better for me, but 5 p.m. is about the average usual. And what the clarification card for this was the Seven of Cups, which Seven of Cups is about choices, but it also could mean illusions. So what I take from this, you'll feel great, you'll feel fantastic, you'll feel like everything's good, but it may be an illusion. It may not be the best thing for you, but you will feel good while you're doing it. So that's what I took from all of that. And looking deeper, this tells me that there's something else going on behind the scenes that's affecting my whole eating and diet. And maybe it's something in my life, but there's more things in the background, of course, because everyone's life is very dynamic and environments are dynamic. And there's a lot of things going on in my life, just like anybody else's life. And I'm talking this is about eating frequency, but I eat other things. I drink wine, as I told you. I would probably have to do a whole reading just purely on drinking wine to make all of this make sense even more. And supplements, a different type of supplements that I take. Last month I did colloidal gold and colloidal gold only, because I looked into it based on tarot, and colloidal gold almost always checks out really well. And usually a common card that comes up when I look into colloidal gold is the King of Cups. And King of Cups is about mastery over intuition, feelings, psychic power, and that type of thing. And that's what comes up often when I look into the colloidal gold. And it comes up over and over again. But this month, for the month of June, I looked into other different colloidal supplements, and I looked into the colloidal gold. It didn't do that well this time like it did last month, so I left it off. And then I looked into the colloidal platinum. It did really, really well this time, and there were lots of coins cards. So I kept it. I kept it this time, and I'm going to stay with it for this month. And I even looked into connecting those two supplements together, and together it didn't show up that good. So based on what I got through the cards, the colloidal platinum will be most beneficial for this. But supplementing colloidal platinum is probably having an effect on what you're seeing here with the times of eating. And also around this time it's June, so it's seasonal here. Things are changing. It's kind of rainy season here, so like last month there was lots and lots of sun, and but the peak sun times are coming up this month and next month, but it's very cloudy because it's rainy season or whatever. But last month there was lots of sun, but the sun wasn't as strong as it is now, and it's going to be next month. So all those things come into play again. Everything's dynamic, and you gotta bring all this stuff into play. The more you are aware of all of the different variables and the things that make situations dynamic, you can make better predictions. So that's my prediction on this. All right, so I'm gonna figure out what are the best food groups to eat from. Which food group will serve me best? The body's highly dynamic, environments are highly dynamic, things are in constant flux, constantly changing. So we need an approximation of what is most ideal foods to focus on or not to focus on. All right, so let's start with grains. Things like corn, rice, the higher carbohydrate foods that we bread, stuff like that. Things we eat a lot of, but probably shouldn't eat much of, most people. But it's all situations. So grains. So this is the grains. Well, let me go ahead and do this so I won't forget. So grains, what's grains? All right, grains, here. Well, for grains, I got this Nine of Cups card in reverse. So the Nine of Cups card upright is about just feeling really good and just really feeling yourself and being really content. So it's like the physically feeling the feel good card. So here it's in reverse. So I'll probably I probably won't be emotionally. I won't feel that great eating grains. But let's look into other things. Next, let's go seafood. I'm a seafood eater. Fish. The majority of my meat is fish, and sometimes eggs in the morning. So let's see what seafood portion of my diet. All right, so that's weird So seafood portion of my diet, it came up to the King of Pentacles in reverse. Remember, the Pentacles card is real sustainment, real tangible things in life, and the King of Pentacles. Kings are about mastery of things, having total control of things, and here having total lack of control of the body, eating seafood. All right, so that's strange because I like fish. So next, let's go vegetables through over the next 30 days. All right, vegetables over the next 30 days. Here it's another kind of strange. This is the 6 of coins. Remember, coins is about things that in the real world nourish you. In the real world keep you whole. And this is it's not upright. It's upside down. And with this upright, it means like you have so much abundance that you're able to share with people and make other people better around you. And it's equal give and take. So you're giving and you're taking. You're able to share with people, and people are sharing with you. And you don't have any worries about it really. So it's a pretty positive card. So here it tells me I'll lack the ability to give and take and share and cooperate with the things that bring me real life, tangible things in my life. So again, a little bit strange. And this is vegetables. So that's really so fruit. Let's go fruit. Fruit. Wow, another reverse card. And here I got the 10 of Cups, but it was reversed. So this is emotional fulfillment. It's your wishes. Your wish is granted. Everything is perfect. Everything is so good. You feel good, but this is like it's a wish that could have been granted, but it for some reason it wasn't granted. So it had potential to have you feeling good, but it for something made it get stuck. And let's go nuts. Okay. That's kind of odd. Odd again. So for nuts, I got the King of Swords. King of Swords is about having mastery over your thought, your decision making capabilities, and you don't hesitate to use those abilities to fix any situation or make a decision or to take charge of something. And swords is a mental type of energy, so it will have a big effect on my mentals. So I'm guessing this would help me think. It would be good for me in helping me think, my ability to think. So nuts looks like the only one that looks really promising and not ambiguous at all. All right, so let me clarify some of these cards. So grains will make me, based on this, the 9 of Cups, grains will make me not feel good for whatever reason. What does it mean? Give me more information about grains not making me feel good. Grains not making me feel good. Let me get more information about that. Okay. Here I got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords card, and it says grains won't make me feel emotionally fulfilled. It'll affect my emotions. And I have the Page of Swords, and Page of Swords is about it's about messages coming. It's about sending messages coming, sending a message to someone, delivering a message, or getting some quick information. So I'm guessing it'll dull my ability to, I guess, respond quickly and talk to people about really quick stuff. So maybe it'll dull my mind a little bit, I guess, based on this. And let's go with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Really heavy card. King of Pentacles for seafood. Why is it saying that I'll lose control of? I won't have much control over my health and my body, and if I ate seafood. Okay, seafood. Let's look deeper into this. The reason for this. Reason for this is because here this is the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about defending your position. And this is no longer having to it's in reverse, so no longer having to defend your position, presumably because maybe you righted whatever was you had to defend. So what can I take from this? So King of Pentacles in reverse. So tangible results from mastery of tangible results will be hard to achieve eating fish, because I'll have to overcome defending a position, whatever that means. What is that? Okay, so I'm gonna go to the next thing. So vegetables, my ability to cooperate, give and take with people, or give and take with people in my life and situations in my life that bring me real world effects and real world practical things. All right, so the six of coins in reverse. Why? All right, vegetables. So it's gonna make me here. This is the Four of Swords card, and this is about taking a long rest from being just worn out. So they're gonna leave me tired. So I guess I won't be able to give and take and keep put energy into my life in a sustainable way where I could share and help other people, because it'll, I guess, drain my energy. And sword, so it's mental. And the next card to clarify, the wish fulfillment card. This was a fruit. So fruit will make me feel like something could have been good. It's the Ten of Cups in reverse. Something could have been good, but something messed it up for whatever reason. Could have been good, but something messed it up. So fruit. Tell me about fruit. Clarify this Ten of Cups card. Fruit. All right. So here's another Cups card. Here is the Nine of Cups card. Nine of Cups card is about feeling good. It's about feeling good. So there's a missed wish with fruit, but the reason why is because because I'm feeling good. So I guess I guess what I can take from this maybe is that I feel pretty good. So maybe I don't need the fruit. Maybe I want the fruit. I like the fruit. They're good for me, but I feel good. So it's, maybe it doesn't matter that much. So nuts. Let's go nuts. Nuts is King of Swords, and King of Swords, total control of your mind and your faculties, and making decisions and sticking by your guns in regards to those types of actions. Let's see what the King of Swords. Why the King of Swords? Why having mastery over my mind and thinking through nuts? All right, that's odd. So here I got the Page of Pentacles. It's about receiving. It's like an opportunity, but here it's in reverse. So like a missed opportunity. A missed opportunity. So I don't know what to make of that. All right, so I'm gonna kind of read between the lines of some of these cards and find the better better interpretations of these cards. Now I'll insert it into the video. I just talked about the different food groups and how the different food groups would affect me in my peak performance, optimal performance. And here's what I got. The first, if you look to the far left side, I looked into what I looked into first. I looked into starches, and what I got was the nine of Cups card in reverse. Nine of Cups card is about feeling good, so it's in reverse. So those good feelings will be blocked. But it's a nine of Cups, so you know there'll be some big feelings involved in it, but they'll be blocked or stalled for whatever reason. And I looked into the reason. It's Page of Pentacles, and it's the Page of Pentacles. So what it tells me is that that me catching information or catching quick things, it'll be stalled, and that will interfere with how I feel. And then if you look at the next section, it was seafood, which was really kind of startling because I'm big on fish. I eat fish often, shrimp, and sometimes shellfish. Here, where I am now in this situation, that's what's available, and that's the food for this environment. But what showed up, it's a coins card. Coins card is definitely about nourishment, things that are going to really affect the body. So I really pay attention to the coins card, and it's in reverse, the King of Coins. So you're going to have really big blocks and stalls on things that keep your life stable. You won't be able to take action on them, and you're gonna be like a really disoriented person when it comes down to those things when you have a King of Pentacles card in reverse. And the reason why was because it has the what is this, the seven of Wands card in reverse. Seven of Wands is about defending your position, but it's in reverse, so it's not being able to defend my position. And wands are actions, so whatever actions that will pop up, I won't be able to react to them in the way that they need to be reacted to. So I'm guessing what this means from fish. And I typically eat my fish because of my protein demand of my diet, because I try to keep my meat down, if not completely absent. So it's telling me that what I'm guessing is that my protein demands are met, or I don't need to get those protein demands met from fish. And also, it's going to be a higher sunshine time, and you have to keep that in mind that when it's higher sunshine, from what I've seen and observed, the less protein you need because it's higher energy. When you have like a bunch of rainy days and all this stuff, you start eating a lot because of those nutrition needs are not being met. And so keep in mind, sun is free energy. And the more free energy you have, the less you need from your diet. So then the third from the left side, it was the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And what was this? It was vegetables, which is really a shocker. I figured that vegetables would survive through anything. But eating vegetables, it's a coins card, so it tells me it's significant. It has a major effect on the body. But I won't be able to interact and do all the things that I need to do for my tangible life and my physical body with focusing on vegetables basedness. So it's telling me vegetables are they're good, but I probably have to. There's probably some small details regarding vegetables that I have to pay attention to. because this is ambiguous. So I'd probably have to look into individual vegetables to get the clear picture on what's going on here. And the reason it says is that it's the Four of Swords, and this having a long rest from battle or whatever. So I'm not going to be able to cooperate based on this. What I take from it is that it's going to tire me out. Maybe the vegetables are not going to be energy efficient enough, or energy abundant enough to get me through the times that are going on. And again, it could be something else could be going on in my life that's demanding more energy out of me, and the vegetables probably aren't going to be covering the need. And if you look over at the fourth from the left side, it is the Ten of Cups card, emotional fulfillment, wish granted, and this is fruit. And with fruit, when you think about biology and nature and physics, fruit are supposed to work really well in strong sunshine environments, because that's where they grow, and fruit are compatible for the body during these types of environments. And here it says wish unfulfilled for fruit. So it's a wish unfulfilled card. So you probably feel great, but it's probably not the best thing for you. And it's a Cups card, Ten of Cups card, which means it's a significant. It's fruit are significant, but for some reason, some detail about the fruit is going to block ultimate happiness. And I clarified this, and it was a Nine of Cups card. Nine of Cups card is about just feeling good and being content and satisfied with what you have. So because I'm getting all these feel good and intuition cards about fruit, it's what I take from this is that I'll have to be very discerning about the type of fruit that I eat, and not just discontinue all fruit. I'll have to be real discerning and kind of pick and choose, because here it's telling me that fruit are a big deal. And then lastly, nuts. Nuts seem to be the most promising, because it has the Nine of Swords. And Nine of Swords is about mental mastery, and mental mastery is what I care about the most at this point, because I'm doing a lot of things that require a lot of thought out of me. So that's most important for me right now. And yeah, mental mastery and the coins cards, tangible results of things. But the clarification for the King of Pentacles card is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is, and it's an opportunity, but this is reversed, so missed opportunities. So it's telling me the dance will give me lots of mental clarity and the ability to discern information for missed opportunities that may arise. So it's probably telling me that there'll be some like a lot of opportunities, and I'll have to be really wary of which ones are good and what not. So this is about diet, but it's also about my life. So you have to read all of that into it to get the full picture of what you're trying to be taught here through the cards. So that's my video. Through this reading, I end up getting more questions than actual answers, and in order to not make the video too long or add too much to it, I did some reading on my own about certain things, details of what I just showed you in these tarot card readings. Like, for example, I looked at the type of nuts that would be best for me, because the nuts were like the most promising food, and the nuts that for example, the nuts that I eat mostly are pecans, cashews, and peanuts. Pecans were the worst, but peanuts and cashews were very promising from that. So you could go into, if something's ambiguous, you can go into individual foods that you often eat and do readings on those. And I did the same thing with seafood, because as you saw, seafood looked like it's not a great choice for the month of June. And I read through the types of seafood that I eat, which is basically fish and shrimp, squid, and shellfish. And I looked through all of those, and all of those, again, when I individually read them, they didn't look that great. So I'm I'm probably gonna be real wary on how much fish I eat throughout this month, and it may be just a low meat month for me. And I looked into the different things that I eat. For example, wine. I drink wine on a regular basis, and what I got from me drinking wine, what seemed to be the best was half a bottle per day of wine, half a bottle per day, or about like a bottle every other day, which is probably about what I do right now. So no big changes in that. And the only supplement that I take is colloidal supplements. I've made videos about colloidal gold and colloidal platinum, and I usually colloidal gold checks out really well when I do tarot card readings about colloidal gold. It usually shows up really well, and the card that comes up for colloidal gold often is the King of Cups, and it's King of Intuition, intuition mastery, the mastery of your feelings, that type of thing. And that card usually comes up for colloidal gold. But surprisingly, for this month, for the next 30 days, colloidal gold doesn't seem like the best choice for me. And I even looked into colloidal gold and colloidal platinum together over the next 30 days, and that reading didn't come out that great either. And I looked into the colloidal platinum all by itself, and it was pretty promising, specifically on the demands of my physical body. So I'm taking heed to that advice, and I'll just focus on the colloidal platinum for this month. And even with that, I took it a step further and I checked the dosing. What's the best dosing, the best daily dosing for the colloidal platinum? And what I got was 5 drops. 5 drops was the most ideal. Five drops over 5 hours. I checked into what was the best dose for a 5-hour span. So I usually like dose these like twice a day. So for that, I got 5 drops about twice a day. So as you can see, you can go into a lot of detail on what you check with the tarot cards, and what I also plan to check in the upcoming future very soon is like the type of soap that I put on my skin. Is it hurting me? Is it helping me? And I'm gonna look into that. And again, all of this is dynamic. What works at one point may not work at another point, because you may have a very high sunshine time, which changes everything about how your skin deals with soap, or how it doesn't deal with soap, or it may be really cloudy, or environments. Everything's dynamic, so you have to keep a lot of that in mind. But if you want to look into these and catch these details and be meticulous about it, you could use tarot as a method to do so. And you don't have to do this forever, but it'll give you more insight to how your body reacts in certain situations, to the point where it becomes second nature and intuitive, and you don't have to use a divination tool like tarot card reading to find out how you react to certain foods or conditions or life conveniences that you use to keep everything stable within you. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and thank you so much for watching. I love you, and you take care of yourself. Bye.